was Summer Daddy. Why y'all not together no more? Because like he was fucking up, he wasn't ready, and I was trying to be a woman and work through things, and he wasn't ready. So then I was like,
YungMiami, who was popping all type of you can't hear a motherfucking word out of her mouth now. Everybody's quiet now. Big Act still talking, they quiet.
Word on the street is that YungMiami is in serious financial trouble after her split with Diddy. Reports suggest that YungMiami is facing a major downfall, with rumors indicating she might have lost everything: her Carisha Please brand, her podcast, and even the reality TV show she was working on. Diddy's recent controversies seem to have had a significant impact on her, leading to emotional breakdowns and public humiliation. Insiders reveal that YungMiami is struggling to cope with the fallout. The big question now is, why did Diddy and YungMiami break up? And are we witnessing the collapse of YungMiami and the City Girls?
Y'all trying to get YungMiami in trouble? Y'all ain't read the transcript? Y'all must want to get YungMiami in trouble. You know Diddy ain't playing, man.
It seems Diddy is in deep trouble, and I mean deeper than we could have anticipated. Although he hasn't been sued or publicly exposed for allegations of assault in the past month, he's still dealing with significant consequences. 4 different women have accused him of serious misconduct. In response, Diddy released a statement denying all allegations, asserting, "Enough is enough." Couple of weeks I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character to destroy my reputation, and my legacy-sticking allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear, I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. Things seem to quiet down for a while. But behind the scenes, Diddy is still facing a lot of backlash. He's been asked to step down from Revolt. 18 brands have severed ties with him. He's been disinvited from the Grammys, and many in the industry are distancing themselves from him due to the risk. Diddy has lost his reputation, pride, and financial stability. But Diddy isn't the only one suffering. His former partner, YungMiami, is also facing significant setbacks. She's reportedly going broke and losing a lot of money as a result of the ongoing scandal. YungMiami, often referred to by Diddy as his shoddy, has been dragged into the mess, with fans accusing her of being involved in questionable activities related to Diddy. Adding to the drama, Cassie's lawsuit described disturbing details about Diddy's behavior, including claims that he involved YungMiami in coercive and exploitative situations. Fans noticed that YungMiami frequently wore white nails, which led to suspicions about her involvement in these activities. Her song Survive contains lines that some interpret as a reference to her tumultuous relationship with Diddy. Moreover, it was reported that Diddy paid YungMiami $500,000 a month, a figure that seemed excessive for a side relationship. Rumors now suggest that this money might have been compensation for her alleged involvement in Diddy's controversial activities. While what happens in YungMiami's private life is her own business, fans are concerned about the allegations of her potentially being involved in forcing other women into uncomfortable situations with Diddy. This controversy intensified after a social media spat between YungMiami and Gina, where accusations and insults flew, further complicating the public's perception of YungMiami's role in the scandal. Attention B, I and the attention, let's be clear, notice me please be G, sit down, we see you, relax. It's okay, you've been just around for years, you've been waiting on this moment. If he can't make you famous, B. I ain't arguing, no be that got cheap lamp. Ball carpet and they house effing on a billionaire, you freaky B Miami. Also, said if I wanted you to eat my P Diddy, would have had you on your knees, you eater Gina, you've been down bad ever. Since I came into the picture, you've been crying for a baby for 10 years. You've been around as the B that eat P. And D, when you feel like it, you a eater? You're the same B that was crying on Tasha K because you wanted a baby, poor Soshi. This situation looked very troubling, as it seemed like YungMiami was threatening Gina with the freak off, which led to significant backlash and intensified her troubles with Diddy. The situation worsened when Gina appeared on Tasha K's platform, where she detailed allegations of how Diddy had allegedly mistreated her during their relationship.
The first 3.5 years, he was, the first 3-4 months, he was really nice, but then after that, he started being an asshole. So he was he was always belittling me and always he was like mentally, emotionally, and physically abusing me. He took one of my heels and tried to throw it at me, and then he like mushed my face and like really hard and made my nose bleed.
She also claimed that when she got pregnant, he forced her to get rid of it.
And you mind telling me what happened with that pregnancy?
I told him, and he was like, you're gonna get an abortion, right? And then I was like, I don't know. I don't know yet. And then he offered me $50,000 to get rid of it, but I turned it down because I just loved him, and I was like trying to prove that I wasn't the girl that
Was
wanted him for money.
Okay.
I just care about him, and I just wanted him to be nice to me.
Things took a turn for the worse for YungMiami when she was asked to step down as chairman of Revolt TV, which threatened her income. Miami's Carisha Please brand was closely tied to Diddy, who owned the brand and supported her podcast, merchandise, and even allegedly bought her BET Awards. With Diddy's departure from Revolt, her entire Carisha Please brand was at risk. Recognizing the potential fallout, she quickly announced a hiatus for her podcast and put all her merchandise on sale to maximize her earnings before facing a potential collapse. The loss of the Carisha Please brand was a significant blow, especially since her music isn't generating substantial revenue. The City Girls' latest album sold only about 10,000 copies in its first week, indicating that their music isn't financing their lavish lifestyle. With Carisha Please no longer a viable source of income, YungMiami was heavily reliant on the $500,000 monthly allowance from Diddy. However, it appears that Diddy has ended their financial arrangement. Reports suggest that Diddy is no longer covering YungMiami's expenses, including private flights, shopping sprees, and rent for her luxury Miami penthouse. While he did buy her a Christmas gift, his generosity has significantly diminished. An insider revealed that Diddy has made it clear he will no longer be paying her bills or providing financial support. Despite this, he reportedly wants to remain friends. Diddy is not in a good place mentally either. He can really use someone like Kisha in his life. She really does care about him, not just his money, but the money is important, yes, so he has to start paying, again, if he wants her companionship. Diddy likely thought YungMiami was in it for the long haul, but it seems she was only interested in the financial benefits and has since moved on. If you think things can't get any worse, think again. Remember when Miami mentioned she was working on a reality TV show?
Can we expect for you this year? You know, you've had this show that everyone tunes into, you got great music. What's next for you?
I got a reality show coming out, the City Girls dropping the album, my podcast, just everything.
The reality TV show YungMiami was working on was set to air on BET and was already in production. However, the scandal involving Diddy has put the project at risk. The network is considering canceling the show due to the association with Diddy. An insider mentioned that the only alternative would be to edit Diddy out of the entire season, which would be a massive undertaking and likely result in a significant pay cut for Miami. This reality TV show was supposed to be her main source of income, and losing it or facing a major reduction in earnings would be a substantial blow. Additionally, the insider revealed that Miami never saved much from the $500,000 monthly allowance she received from Diddy, as most of it went toward maintaining her city girl's lifestyle and creating the impression of greater wealth. As her financial situation worsens, she has reportedly been experiencing a series of emotional breakdowns and has become less visible in public due to embarrassment. Unfortunately, fans had been very sympathetic and have been leaving critical comments. She wasn't crying while she was living an evil life and exploiting others while she was with him. So she needs to take her downfall with the same energy. She definitely deserves every bit of the backlash she's getting now. She was actually enjoying leeching and thriving on the evil he was doing, now trying to cry woe. And she's been with him how long, getting $500,000 a month. How is she broke? She should have tens of millions salve that she got for hiding his crimes. YungMiami is going through a tough time right now, and I want to hear your thoughts on the situation. Do you feel sorry for her, or do you have a different perspective? Share your opinions in the comments below, and don't forget to check out the next update.